Hello and welcome back to the Level 7 Games podcast. Ooh, we have our own freaking hand sign. There you go.
L7 weenie.
Where we talk about video games, movies, trading cards.
Applesauce.
Applesauce. I love applesauce. Especially like those new pouches that you can just buy.
But then, what about spider legs? There's so many spider legs.
Spider legs?
I don't know. Apparently, like, applesauce has... I don't want to get into this if you love applesauce.
I mean, I'll eat a spider. I don't give a crap.
I mean, whatever. Apparently, and I don't know how true this is. Applesauce has, like, one of the lowest, like, thresholds for how much particles of other shit is allowed in it.
So it can get away with the most stuff in there?
Yeah, most other stuff that are non-apples.
That's fine.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, again, do your own research. I'm not a fucking apple scientist.
Are there apple scientists?
Absolutely.
Manzanology?
Manzanology. That is 100. Genius.
I really hope that's what it's called. Oh, man. I haven't really had a chance to check.
What?
I don't think anybody commented on our question last week, though, either.
Oh, man, I love starting out the episode like that.
I know, sorry. I probably shouldn't bring it up if nobody did it, but I haven't checked, so... whatever. We'll just move on.
No, I don't think anybody did.
I don't think anybody did. That's okay. That's fine. You guys don't want to talk to us. That's cool.
I mean, hey, let's just let's keep going. We'll answer the question. Hold on, I gotta unplug these headphones because I can hear them.
Oh, okay. But yes, the question this week, because I absolutely do not like most mobile games. They are bad.
Green eggs and ham.
I mean, it's just a fact. I'm sorry if you really love mobile gaming and you're listening to us. We're probably the wrong place. But if you can make a mobile game of any kind.
Flappy Bird.
All right. So here we go. I'm going to answer now. I think I went first last time. But do you want to go first or do you want some time? And I can.
I want some time while you talk about yours. I'm gonna think. About because I haven't had as much time. It sounds like you had a brilliant answer.
It just like hit me in the middle of playing Doom.
Just like, oh.
Yeah, I was like, that would be the coolest shit ever.
What if Doom was on the phone?
Yeah. I'm not kidding. This is my answer.
Okay.
But kind of in the idea of augmented reality. So, you know, like Pokemon Go, the Harry Potter thing that happened and no one gave a shit about. But instead of like gyms, of course, I figure it'd be cool to call them just like a hotspot. Mm-hmm. And you have to hold your phone up and you literally aim your phone to shoot at zombies and demons and whatever, you know, Kaku demons, pinkies, anything that's just out there running around. You have to kill it. But and for like Pokestops, essentially, they're like ammo dumps. Mm. So as you're just going around your day, you collect. Yeah.
Like one or the other.
Oh, yeah. Health would be great, too. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, like ammo and health dumps, just like you running around, you load up, and then you go to like a park. And there wouldn't be as many hot spots because it'd have to be like an open area, you know? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, but, I mean, make it like a legit game when you're in a hot spot. And you either have to clear the area or you have to clear as much as you can and then try to run to the exit, which if there's still stuff, you have to try to run past it all.
Just motherfuckers just running.
Oh, man. Just people holding their phone, they're going,
running into each other like a bunch of jabroons. I mean, that could be, that sounds awesome. I imagine that, you know, probably like Call of Duty will do something like that first. Mm. They kind of seem like on the cutting edge of putting as a gun as close to in your hand as possible. Which I don't care, but
I mean,
it's whatever.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a much bigger fan base for Call of Duty. But I mean, hell, if they want to do it first, make a shitty version of it because that's what it would be.
Oh, Activision execs listening to this podcast right now. You just
deal with it. You're
called not the fuck.
Ow.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, Doom is better. If you disagree with me, you are wrong.
You think all Dooms are better than all Call of Duties?
Yep.
I don't know, man.
I didn't even have to take that long to think about it.
Modern Warfare 2 was a...
Oh, I mean, I'm not saying they're bad games.
Well, I mean, but...
Doom games are legendary.
I mean, listen, they're not all legendary. What I mean is, do you think Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is better than at least some of the Doom games?
Well, I mean, the worst Doom game is probably Doom 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's still a top tier horror game.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As long as you don't play with the damn duct tape mod.
Yeah.
You have to play it where you have to pull out the flashlight and then you have to put it away to shoot.
There's a mod for that?
I mean, they changed it on the BFG edition. I have no clue if that's the way the newest version of it is on Steam or anything like that, but yeah, if you have...
So you don't have to keep pulling out the flashlight?
Yeah, because people were like, oh, apparently there's no duct tape on Mars, so you can't just duct tape a flashlight to your weapon. It's like, yeah, well, they did that on purpose.
It's hard to find, just like in real life. When you need it, good luck finding the fucking duct tape.
Right.
That's how duct tape works.
It just made so many more areas creepy when you couldn't see and you had to like kind of feel your way through I don't know, there was like a part where it was just like a huge beneath like train station area, so it was just like an empty
subway.
room. It was just like an empty ass room with just a bunch of pillars, and you had to like slowly walk through, and then you'd hear something, and you'd like whip out your flashlight and like look around.
Nice.
But when you just have it on all the time, meh.
Meh.
It just was like, oh, I could.
I don't want to like bring up Dark Souls all the time, but Dark Souls has a portion that's like you have to like get a lantern. And you can't have your sword out. You have to put it in like your offhand, so you can't have your shield or your weapon. So you kind of pick them one or the other. You're like, oh no.
I wonder where they got that from.
They got it from the being afraid of the dark. Yeah. Since they were kids, it's
not like Doom invented that shit, but
Doom invented a lot. Maybe it did.
I mean, it could have. Who knows? I don't really know.
Somebody knows. For those of you who know, let us know.
Yeah, if you know.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let us know.
Let us know.
But yeah, I figured that would totally be a mobile game that I would play. Because it's not like you have to be committed to it all day, but when you want to be, you can go have like fun outside with your phone.
Yeah, and you're like, right.
And the fact that you actually have to aim your phone around, I feel like would make it would make or break that game. If it was just like, oh, there's a couple zombies and you just like had to tap and shit.
Yeah, that's no fun.
Like, that's not fun.
Nobody wants to tap these days. Tap what?
That's dumb.
Tap. No. Okay, I like it.
So, yeah.
I like it. I'm kind of generic with phone games. I'm like a simple guy. I like either like a solid puzzle game or like
ain't nothing wrong with a good puzzle game.
Just some puzzle games. I don't know, like either that or like one of those games where you're like there's like shit moving around and you have to like guide a ball through like a maze and shit without touching the things and you get as far as you can.
Like the wooden mazes from back in the day where you actually had to like turn the toggles.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those are so good.
Dude, even like the run games, or what are those called? The runners?
I think they are just called runners, yeah.
Dude, those games on the phone are great. Like, that's a perfect kind of game for the phone. You're like,
the heck was that jetpack one called? Was it just called Jetpack? It might have been.
I played the train one. There was a train one. And then there was one.
I never played that one.
Oh, what was the big one? Jungle something or another?
Oh, that was like Jungle Run?
Jungle Run? Yeah, I think that was one of the bigger ones. I don't know. But yeah, there's like Subway Run. I don't know. They're all kind of called something Run. Either that or just like a puzzle game. I think.
All right.
I'm simple. I'm a simple. I don't know. It's like I don't expect much out of a phone game, so it's like you're definitely like on the hey, let's push the phone fucking limits.
Yeah, mine would definitely be hard as fuck to pull off.
Mine would not. Mine would be like, hey, here's another shitty puzzle game for free with ads.
It's like Candy Crush, but not Candy Crush.
No, anything. See, I don't really. I like jewel matching games. Well, like I like matching games, like puzzle games, but
not columns.
Not fucking columns, dude. Columns is the worst.
I do not like columns. I don't know why. Yeah, Puyo Puyo is fun. Tetris is great.
I wasn't a big fan of. What's the other one? There's a big one. There's a big whatever. Fuck it. I can't remember. I like Kirby's Avalanche.
Hexen? No, that's...
Hexen is dope. That is not a puzzle game.
There's one with, like... It's Hex something. It might just be Hex on, like, the 360.
Oh, that was sweet.
Yeah, that one was really good.
Do you remember the Sega Swirl?
Yeah, I actually have that on a demo disc, but it came with the full version of Sega Swirl.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
On the Dreamcast.
Played a bunch of Zoop on the Genesis when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah, Zoop. I forgot about that one.
Zoop was cool. Othello was a good one on the NES.
Ooh, I don't know if I've played that one.
Did you ever play Othello? Just the board game?
I don't think so.
It's pretty straight. It's pretty straightforward. It's kind of like a checkers kind of, but you're trying to control more of the board by making people flip the colors. I'll just show you later.
That does sound kind of cool.
It's tight. She's tight.
Tight like a tiger.
Like a tiger. Yeah, I can't really think of another phone game that I would want. I haven't played many phone games either.
Maybe bring back scanners.
Oh, you mean like barcode scanners?
Yeah, do you remember that game? Like it used to be, it back in the day. Like I think it was like late '90s, maybe early 2000s, where it was an actual like little thing that you carried around with you, and it was called scanners, and it like you just went through the store scanning shit, and it would like beef up your creature or whatever, and then you could fight people when you connected those two like little. They were like Tamagotchis, but way chunkier, and I mean, it had a thing to scan. No, I think it was actually just called scanners. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've never seen a scanner before. That's new to me for sure. It sounds kind of weird. It sounds like cool technology, but the worst application. It's like, go to the grocery store, scan all your stuff, make your monster slightly stronger. You're like,
oh yeah,
that sounds weird.
It was weird as hell. No one I ever knew had one, but they were definitely a thing.
Scanners.
Yeah,
was weird. That's the name of this video. Is
first thing I find. Scanners was weird.
I mean, it sounds fucking weird.
SKANNERZ.
Scanners. I mean,
that's how you know that shit was legit.
There you have it.
Of course, now I can't just find an image of it.
Whatever.
But
okay. Well,
that'd be kind of fun just to do something like that. And incorporate it with like those money saver programs or whatever.
What the fuck are those, dude?
Dude, those are the scanners. These are the things you'd carry around looking like a normal ass person, just scanning everything in the store.
So weird.
Yep, I'm definitely gonna throw that up on the screen.
They're like, what do kids love? They love going to the grocery store and scanning shit. Everybody wants to use the scanner. See, this is pre-self-checkout. This is pre-self-checkout technology. So the dopamine rush when you're at the store and the first try you're like bling and it's like cling and you scan it from like a distance, you're like, ooh, that's nice. Like we used to want that as kids. We just wanted to see that scanner. They're all behind the counter and stuff. So it's like, this fulfilled that fantasy where you're like,
I wonder if it actually shot out the red laser. Like, you know that.
If it didn't, then what is the point?
Right? I mean, that was probably the whole appeal if you were a kid that had a scanner. It's like, dude, it's got the red, like, crosshair.
Yeah, you put it in your friend's eyes. You're like, oh, you're Cyclops. Oh, psych, you're no clops. You're blind completely. Whoops. But I mean, like, look at that thing. It makes you want to just go, bloop, and then people be like, what are you doing? And you're like, I'm working.
Scanning.
I'm leveling up.
I'm making a monster, bitch.
That's type. There you go.
But yeah.
But now everybody gets to use scanners all the time. It's not special anymore.
That's true.
Although I will say we got those scanners at the shop, and they give a nice solid red bar, you know?
Ooh, yeah.
And they go bing, and it makes like a nice like noise.
Nice chime.
It's like you did it. You scanned it right.
You did it, son.
Dude, you know, it's just the small things in life when something just pops up and just gives you a nice noise. It's like when you're using TCG Player and you're scanning your cards.
Oh,
and it's like doink, doink, ding. You're like, ooh.
Yeah, you get that nice coin drop.
See, the scanning thing. People like to scan shit.
I'm telling you, scanners for a modern day game. There you go.
Although I don't know that would really work with COVID. People would just be touching everything. Like, be like, sir, will you please take your hands off the cuties? And just be like,
no.
Doink, doink, I'm working here.
I gotta get to level 7 or my brother's gonna beat me again.
Every time.
Yep. Which is crazy weird. I mean, it's just weird to be out and about now and see people without masks.
You think?
I mean, it's just weird that it feels weird now.
I just don't like I agree, but I think what's weird about it is when you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Like, obviously, there's like hard and fast rules, or there's really not anymore, actually.
I was going to say, it's really confusing.
I mean, it's just everything's a suggestion, right? Like, you don't have to adhere to anything. I don't know. But either way, it's just, but businesses can require masks and stuff. So it's like, you want to have one on you, but then you go into a place that's like mask required and half the people aren't wearing them. So you're like, is it cool or is it not? And am I being a dick if I take it off?
Right? Like, I feel like that's what I just keep seeing. Like, I see the sign going in, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll put it on. And then I walk in, and then I see just like a gaggle of people without it on. It's like, wait, do I have to have it on now, or do I don't?
I think the stores are kind of just covering their asses. Hey, it's required, but they're not going to enforce it at this point. They're like, it's not worth getting shot over.
Right.
Sadly, like, that's kind of the reality.
I mean, yeah, you do have to think of the fucking wackadoo people that...
There's my First Amendment. Bam.
Definitely, they're not getting the shot because it's got a chip in it.
I mean, I hear that you're magnetic now.
I mean, I've always been magnetic.
See that? People putting, like, the magnets on there.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even biting. Like, that's as far as I get. I'm like, okay, whatever you guys say. Listen, here's what I want to know. And I sent ICP a personal text about this. It's magnets. How do they work?
You sent that text to ICP?
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to talk to a scientist, okay?
The Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
That's who you sent it to?
So Insane Clown Posse did a song called Miracles a while ago. And there's a line that's like, but magnets, how do they work? I don't want to talk to a scientist. Y'all motherfuckers lying and getting me pissed.
Wow, that really went over my head because I have not listened to ICP since I was like 13.
And I mean, like, I didn't listen to them on purpose, but it was just this was the meme. The meme was just how stupid the song is.
Right.
They're like, sunsets are miracles. There's no explanation for this.
Juggalos out there be killing it.
Hey, man.
All right.
All right. Let's end on Juggalos. Good night, everybody.
Enjoy your fake. Wait, Fuego?
Fuego.
What the hell is that drink? Fango?
Fango.
There's like a drink that they call.
I know what you want. I just want to hear you mess it up more.
No, I'm not gonna.
Fango.
I can't. I've only seen it once. And it was in a liquor store, and I was so tempted.
You're so close. That's the worst part.
I know. Like
it's Fago.
Fago, damn it! I knew I had it. I knew it.
Fango though is pretty good.
I mean,
that's tight.
That's probably like the Twilight people's drink, Fango.
Yeah, that's what ICP people watch. Fango and Cash.
Oh man, it's good stuff. Okay, so. It is garage sale season.
Hey.
Sorry, my mic keeps squeaking. I hope that's not too noticeable.
Is that your mic?
Well, it's the arm. It keeps swaying away from me.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe I need to tighten it.
Yeah, that's why I put... Oh, wait, yours has a tightener?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
Oh, sadly. Yeah, mine tightens. There we go. Problem solved. I'm sorry. Hopefully that wasn't too annoying for that little bit. But yes, garage sale season is on. I've already seen a buttload of posts of people be like, oh, I got kind of lucky, and they have like 18 boxes of fucking like PS1 and NES and N64, and it's like, shit.
And you're like, if I didn't have kids and a wife and obligations, I would also
found that stuff.
No, I mean, it's all about timing anyhow. Even if you like make a day of it, like Alicia and I used to do that all the time. We're like, let's go thrifting and garage selling today, and it's just complete failure. But the one off chance that I just stop by one on the way home or something, when I find the banging shit. It's like every time is like when you least expect it. When you're not trying to find something, you're like, well, thanks.
Yeah. I've literally not found anything in a garage sale since moving to Colorado.
Damn, bro, that's rough.
Nothing is ever good in any of the garage sales that I go to. I have no clue why.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that there's a...
It's driving me crazy.
I don't think there's a scientific explanation for what's happening.
It's just I'm extremely unlucky. I get kind of lucky at thrift shops from time to time. Like my last one that I found was Ape Escape 2 for like $5 or something.
That is a good one.
Yeah, so I was stoked about that. I tend to find a lot of Goosebumps. I don't know why me and Goosebumps. I'm just able to be like, oh, hey, I'm going to walk in here. Well, there's the 3 Goosebumps left that I don't have.
Oh, did you find them finally?
No. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that day to happen because I am only missing 3 from the original print run. It's
you should just buy them.
Yeah, but now they're the pricey ones.
That's why you should buy them.
But they're like $60 Goosebump books. And I can't in good conscience do that.
But they're going to keep going up in price. And then if you do find one eventually, which is your plan anyhow, then you just sell it for more than you spent on the original one.
Yeah.
I know. It's fine. It's fine. It's hard to spend $60 on a fucking book that you're probably not going to read very often.
I was going to say, I've definitely been reading all of them with my kids.
Oh,
but
nice.
I know the moment I spend that kind of money on one of them would be when one of them is just like, hey, you know what this book's missing? All of the cheese and the marker marks everywhere.
Ooh.
It's like, yeah. Luckily, that hasn't happened yet. But that's because I've spent like $1.50 max on all of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's how you do it.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
I'll get them at some point.
I'm trying to think like what my best garage sale find was. One time I found this like $600 drum, which was weird, like a snare drum. Like it wasn't a gaming find at all, but I've definitely like found games at garage sales, but I have never had that much luck at garage sales either. It's like I found some cool stuff at thrift stores. Mm-hmm. But man, that's a numbers game. Like I found better collections and stuff on like Facebook and Craigslist and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Last time I really found something awesome at a garage sale. I'm having a hard time remembering the hell it even was.
Yeah.
Oh, the last really good thing I found was a Blu-ray player for $2.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still our Blu-ray player.
Oh,
it's
nice.
been killing it for like 4 years now, I think. That's probably yep, I think that's the one and really good thing that I found in a Colorado garage sale so far.
Nice. I mean, I've found plenty of good stuff, but it's never like big gaming stuff. Like, I'm really trying to think. Like, I've found some cool like Star Wars statues and stuff. But yeah, garage sales are hard. That's a tough ticket. Mm-hmm. Like people who like score on garage sales, they're very diligent and they always have like tips.
Yeah, and
they're always like, oh, you gotta do this. You gotta show up at 4 a.m. and you look in the windows. You look at the family sleep and you case the place. You just want to figure out, who are these people? What does life mean to them? What are their priorities? And then as soon as they wake up, you just start slamming on the fucking door. I'm here for the garage sale.
You got to constantly check those posts on the, isn't there even like a garage sale website now?
Oh, I'm sure. And then, you have to start harassing the people 2 days before the planned garage sale.
Yeah.
To be like, do you have games?
Can I buy all of them?
I want to buy every electronic in your life. Do you have vinyl records that I can shove up my ass?
Right? It's like, I get it. Like, I know people are out there that just want to get this shit so that they could resell it. Whatever. Like, you do you. But I got to tell you, I hate you a tiny bit.
It is. It's
Like, I get, like I said, I get it. I know why they're doing it, but man, it always just, it does always just kind of suck to be on like Facebook and you just see a dude who's like, oh yeah, I bought 18 copies of like, I don't know, Turtle Hyperstone Heist. It's like, oh cool, you willing to part with them? Yeah, $70 a pop. It's like, fuck. Like, ugh.
It's
Like you couldn't have left one cartridge there.
nope. I mean, would you?
Yeah.
I would not.
Well, I mean, you have a store to run.
But even if I didn't, but that's why I have a store, because I would buy everything that I saw.
That's true.
I was a fiend, bro. I still am. I definitely have some buying addiction that somehow like works out for me. Like I found a way to like take my bad spending habits and be like, well, if I buy so much, I can just sell enough to like compromise.
Right. That works though, because I'm definitely that actually the buyer that will, if I find stuff that's really cool but I already have it, I don't care. Like, I think the last thing that I found, actually, again, it was Goosebumps. I pretty much found the whole Goosebumps 2000 series, which if you try to find a lot of those now are stupid pricey.
And you didn't buy them?
No. There was like $1 a pop, and I was like, I already have all of them. I'm not gonna bother with it.
So, okay, so here's the argument, I guess, against that. And it's like, people want to be like, oh, I'm not a reseller, I'm not a scalper. But I think at the end of the day, it's like, if you take the time that you spent, and I guess you would have to invest more time to then like turn that into actual money, but it supports the hobby. Is kind of the I guess the mentality is like, oh, if I can turn and burn this stuff I don't need, it will help eventually pay for the things I do.
Right. And I feel like I'm actually starting to get into that mindset a little bit, but I never did it before.
I think
that's definitely why I have 2 copies of Oddworld Soulstorm collection edition coming.
Ooh.
Yeah, one's for me.
One's for me, and then, if the other one doesn't go up, you just cancel it.
Yep.
No. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's really crazy right now. We were going to talk about eBay and how they took adult games off anyhow, but I think this is actually an interesting segue into that. Is starting next year, they're changing the way that they're doing IRS reporting on online markets, PayPal, eBay.
Oh yeah, we've talked about this a tiny bit.
Right. But so like they're going from like essentially the IRS would automatically send you a notification saying you received or you sent $20,000 was the original, was like kind of the marker.
Hot
right?
damn. So you're like selling a car.
Right. So at $20,000, if you move $20,000 or I send you $20,000, then the IRS would be like, okay, we take notice of that. Right. They're going to send you a notice and say, hey, we know that John sent you, $20,000. You got to pay taxes on that. And so you could either, talk with your tax accountant, figure out if that's true, how much you have to pay, blah, blah, blah. Or you could just pay the bill, which is what they're hoping you do.
Right.
Where they're like, hey, you just owe us X amount of dollars for this or whatever. Well, now the threshold is starting next year is changing to $600.
Man, that's crazy.
So for every...
That is such a drastic change.
Well, yeah, I mean, imagine how much money the IRS is losing out on right now by not monitoring it. That I mean, not to say that I'm okay with it. I fucking hate taxes, but...
It's just say not like they aren't already taking enough out of our freaking...
checks.
Yeah.
Life.
I was trying to think what the hell the actual term was. Now I can't think of it.
Pay.
Yeah. Like the actual tax. What the hell is it?
Income.
Income tax. There you go. Like income tax.
Well, and then, I mean, yeah, income tax and then sales tax is like 8% in Denver now.
I was going to say, it's a crap load. Like, jeez.
But, yeah, I think with that, I think the garage sale, barter, trade world is going to actually see a lot more movement, which is kind of curious because it's like, how does that settle? So if people are going to be moving less, large sums of money, so via Venmo, this is like Venmo, Zelle, like all these online pay networks and stuff.
Right.
Essentially is what they're going to start looking at for these like notifications or whatever. So
you think you'd just be able to get away with doing $1,000 transaction, but just sending 2 or 2 payments of 500?
No, because I'm sure that it tracks the user who, like, a total amount that a user received, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, by the end of the year, user A sent user B a total of $600, not...
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know either. I don't know the details, but I'm very curious to see how it shakes out because, obviously, it kind of drives everybody back to using cash as much as possible. Right. But it also limits how much you can get rid of stuff online without, obviously being subject to...
Without it being, like, notarized somewhere.
Big time tax implications, potentially. So, I don't know. I mean... I think consignment locally is going to end up being pretty big. I think a lot of those like antique malls and stuff.
Oh yeah,
are going to start killing it.
Dude, I love going into those. You find some fun stuff in there.
Oh yeah.
Like last thing I found was Cannibal the Musical.
Oh, that's tight.
On VHS.
Oh damn.
It was $2.
Where'd you go?
Man, where the hell did I go? It was one of those random days where I had the kids all day, and I was like, I don't know what to do with you guys. Let's drive.
I really want to go check out the Brass Armadillo.
I have not been to the Brass Armadillo yet. I'd totally be down to go with you.
I want to go scope it out. Yeah, we should go look.
No, it was like a random one. It was just said antiques. And I have no clue where the hell we were. We literally, like, I just drove around Denver.
There's one up here over by the like KFC on Bowls and Wads.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It just says antiques.
Oh, yeah, I've been into that one. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never been into an antique mall, really. Like, I'm very curious about them, but it's like one of those things that I'm like a little, I don't know. Is there a cover charge? Is there going to be somebody at the door that's going to like riddle me or something? I get very self-conscious about weird, like going into new places for the first time. Like, I don't know the rules of this establishment or this type of establishment. It's like, when you go into a skate rink, you got to wait in line. You got to pay for your ticket. You go inside. Then you got to go get your shoes. Like, that there's a process. So it's like if you go to an antique mall, is it like a Guitar Center? Is there a dude at the front who's like, you got any bags? That freaks me out. Like,
nope. It's always just old ladies. The weirdest part is having to ask them to unlock something because then they whip out like a fucking janitor-sized key ring and they're like, having a good day. And then like all the keys fall back and like, and then they start over. You're like, damn it.
You're just like every time. What you don't realize is you're actually just haunted and you're living in this like loop where you're just haunted by this old lady and you're just like, find the fucking keys. And she's like,
actually, that's one that now that I think about it, I think I've been finding a lot of really good VHS tapes too. Because for some reason, those are going up in price as well.
Yeah, I just got rid of so many.
That's crazy.
But they were all like Disney ones, so there's a billion of those.
Well, actually, some of the Disney ones are pricey too, depending on which cover it is. Like if you have the Little Mermaid with the dildo on the castle, that one's worth a lot. Or if you have the copy of Rescuers Down Under with the nude lady in the window, that one's worth a lot too. I think I have the original Rescuers Down Under that does have that.
That's crazy.
My Little Mermaid doesn't have the dildo on it. I know.
What's the point?
I was ashamed.
Up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow.
I don't think of any other ones that are really, like, noticeable for the Disney ones. Because there's so many hilarious, like, Disney things. It's like, oh, yeah, if it's the one with the lady that has a boob.
It's the one with the jester and his left nut out. Like, it's very specific.
Right. And
it's the elephant prolapse anus.
The other one I have is the Aladdin one where he tells the tiger to take its clothes off.
What?
Yeah. And I always noticed it as a kid, too. And I was like, why is he telling the tiger to take its clothes off? Tigers don't wear clothes. Aladdin's stupid. But then, like, later in life, people were like, oh, yeah, that's, like, the earlier runs of them.
Is it just a blooper?
No,
they just like left it in.
It's when Aladdin is on Jasmine's like balcony.
Yeah,
and he like floats in.
Yeah,
and then the tiger just starts like attacking him. He's like, down, back away. And then you hear like a take off your clothes, and you're like, and it's not even really hidden that well. It's like the fuck just happened. Why is he telling a tiger this?
Weird. Yeah,
I'll have to show it to you at some point. But yeah, it's just really weird and. Like, that was the nasty thing you felt like putting in, you guys? Like, that was dumb.
Like, yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Like, even as a kid, I was like, I could have done better than that.
Like, I don't even know what this is, but do it.
Do it.
Do it. Yeah. So also no more adult games on eBay. So you can't go buy your adult games.
No more Leisure Suit Larry?
I don't think so. I think Leisure Suit Larry's out the door now.
That's crazy.
I mean,
what about like Galgun? Does that one count?
No, I think it's still just M. I don't think it's
okay.
AO. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's enough adult games for it to matter. But I think moreover, the whole point of this was to get porn off eBay. They're taking down porn too. You can't like buy pornos. So I think that was definitely what the goal was.
Right. I mean,
right.
That makes sense.
Not trying to censor you to First Amendment. It's my fucking First Amendment. God damn it.
If I want to buy the Atari porn game where you catch jizz from that dude on the top of the screen and you're the lady on the bottom, I should be able to buy it on eBay. Mm-hmm. I don't remember what that one's called, but that one is horrifying.
Is it real?
That's a real game.
Hey, man.
I'll even put it up there. And it's hilarious. Just like, it's like, why?
You know exactly why, because there's some assholes just like, I know it would be fucking hilarious if there was a game.
That's true, but
I mean, come on, man. There's been trolls since the beginning of the time. Somebody who's just like, oh, I learned how to do this amazing feat of wonder. Let's draw dicks. Like,
that's true.
You know, that was Michelangelo and Da Vinci's whole shit. They're just like, God damn it, how do I draw dicks but still be taken seriously?
Put a robe kind of over it.
Yeah, exactly. Just give him 4 arms. People won't know what the fuck's going on.
And then the church just walked in there and was like, chiseled all these dicks off. Put a leaf up there.
Chisel dicks off.
Chisel the dicks. Chisel dick.
Ah, yes. Caesar chisel dicks.
That is, oh man. That's definitely always one of those hilarious like arguments that I'll get into on the internet. Just like in random places.
It's always
the VidAngel
always
people.
Getting in this argument.
I have no clue why, but you guys need to leave me the fuck alone, VidAngel.
Who's VidAngel?
It's this service that will edit anything. Like if you buy a movie and then you go to VidAngel and you go, I don't want them to say slanders, and then they'll take it out. Or it'll be like, I don't want porn in Game of Thrones. They'll take it out. And I don't know why it keeps showing up on my freaking Facebook stuff, but every time it does, I can't, like, I block it. I tell it, like, no, this is soliciting to me. Go away. And
then because you keep marking all your stuff #prude.
Damn it. But yeah, like, sometimes I just can't help myself. I have to go in there and, like, just be like, you guys are idiots. It's like, just leave it alone. Like,
there's just some dude like at a desk. He's like, oh, somebody missed. Tim, look, somebody missed. Whoa. Oh, dude, don't look. Don't look. Oh, you saw it?
No.
Yeah.
There's always like an army of people though. They're like, if I don't want it in my movie, I shouldn't have to watch it. It's like, don't watch Pulp Fiction if you don't want to see a dude get shot in the face. Then. Yeah. Like, what the fuck you watching that movie for if you don't want boobs in Spartacus? Like, so don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
Like,
cover your eyes like this.
Yeah. If you're gonna be a child about it, just do the old cover and plug your ear.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Plug the old ears, close your eyes, and go la 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 until the scene is over that you don't like.
Are they done selling the drugs in Sicario yet?
Yeah.
like fuck. I don't get it. That's definitely one of my things where it's like, don't.
I like Scarface, but I hate Al Pacino. Get somebody else to just reenact the entire movie. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna talk like this the whole time.
That's pretty good though.
Thanks. But yeah. I learned it from watching Master of Disguise. Oh. You got a little wiener and darn nuts. You know, you remember that?
Yeah. I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, That's one of my pet peeves. I hate it when people try to change like artists' original vision. And that the penis actually getting chiseled off of the statues in,
Rome.
Yeah. Totally spaced like the actual name of the building, but like those being chiseled off is just one of those things. It's like, dude, it's a dick. You have a dick. What is your problem with dicks?
That theirs is better.
Yeah, probably.
Don't look weird.
I mean, they were rendered by an artist.
It's not covered in this.
But yeah, and then they chopped them all off and slapped on a bunch of leaves.
Hey, man.
And then one dude, like, I used that example and be like, you're just ruining art when you do this kind of stuff. And then he was like, oh, somebody better make sure you don't have children. And if you do, better make sure you stay away from their wieners. It's like, because I don't want people to chop off parts of art. Like, I'm sorry it was the wiener. But,
hey, man.
I don't know. It's whatever.
Sometimes you just gotta, where have all the wieners gone? Chopped them off. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I disagree with chopped off wieners, I suppose, as well. I think let's leave the wieners in place. Let's just everybody stop chopping off all these wieners everywhere.
I mean, they've done it to like breasts and other things like that too. That's just the one that's like,
I'm just kidding.
The one that everybody knows about because it was like a huge deal when they did it because it wasn't all that long ago. I think it was like the 80s or something.
The wiener chopping?
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, that's
like, fuck, that made it for thousands of years and you just chopped it.
Yeah, they're like, Michelangelo, no.
Like,
more like,
I don't want to see it. It's like, well, shit. Don't go to church then.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, that's just one of those things that bug me.
You just wake up at night like, the penis.
No, it's just like people that edit videos for no damn reason.
I mean,
I don't know. Like, I know they do it for TV as well. So,
what do you mean?
Like, if you watch Terminator 2 on, like, TBS,
they
have to
just
chop certain parts.
Just censoring it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess here's I guess my point, or not my point, but my point of view on this is I don't know that Terminator 2 was ever supposed to be like artistic.
Right.
So I think some movies, it's like kind of whatever. It's like clearly Quentin Tarantino is very passionate about his craft and like his, Pulp Fiction's a good example of that where it's like you can't take out the Zed's dead or, them killing the dude with the samurai sword while they're getting, whatever is happening. And so I think certain things, but it's like where does that end? Where do you stop just chopping? Where does the dick chopping stop? Is what I want to know.
You cut it out. They need those. What if that poor statue got put into the museum where everything comes alive at night and he wakes up with no dick?
I mean, that honestly he'd probably get a lot done.
That's probably true. He'd learn a lot.
He'd be the smartest statue.
Smartest fucking statue around.
Be like, I don't know. I just not very distracted like the rest of you. And they're all just like, just
tink, tink. That's that high quality podcast stuff that you guys come here for.
I mean, who else is going to talk about? Anyhow, what's next?
Censorship of art. Okay.
I mean, other people are talking about that, but they're like, don't tear down my statues of. I like that guy. I don't even know. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah. I got you. Yeah, we probably shouldn't touch that one. Zelda Pay Wall. Who's excited?
I mean,
you stoked?
First of all, Zelda has always been one of the more like inconvenient games. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. What I'm saying is like the menu system, the save system, the basically just the way it's set up is not super convenient. I mean, at least not recent ones.
I mean, damn, trying to find your way through the desert in Ocarina of Time was always a pain in the dick, too.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think, because it's like, how did saving in Skyward Sword work the first time? Did you have to go to save points?
I think
there was save points.
Yeah, there were save
There was
points
like those statues.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Save points suck. So, I mean, okay, so the whole thing that we're talking about here is that there's an amiibo, right?
Yes. Of Zelda and one of them gull wing birds. Whatever they're
Go.
Yeah. It's got both of them on one normal sized amiibo, like, stand.
It's a beautiful sculpture. It's a beautiful sculpture. It is.
It's so good. But yeah, it's going to be $25. Which.
Figures.
Fuck. That is too much.
And they're going to make 6 of them.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So that's going to be fun. And the thing that it unlocks is quick travel into the sky, which is where you can do all of the things.
Right. So the sky in Skyward Sword, if you haven't played it, is basically the hub world. That's where you go to like interconnect with the other worlds, go buy items, mini games.
You can go heal yourself. You can go save.
Why don't you go heal yourself, guy?
Yeah. Why don't you go take your bird and you heal yourself?
Why don't you
right
get the fuck out of here and just go heal yourself, huh?
So yeah, and apparently it'll even take you out of the middle of a dungeon.
That's some bullshit. But then you can,
and then you can go right back.
You can go right back in to where you left off, which is and the fact that that's a feature that's accessible only to people with the dumb toy.
Yeah,
like Excalibur.
And game over. I win.
I mean,
I paid $20.
I think amiibos are cool. I like the idea of them having functionality and stuff. I don't like the idea of them being like overly functional either. Right. It's like amiibos should be cutesy little in-game items. Here you go. Here's a little secret or something. Change a costume.
Here's a hat.
It shouldn't be like, hey, you know the most maybe annoying part about this game? Yeah, we're gonna show you a better way, but then make you fucking just not you. Good luck. Good luck finding this amiibo.
Yeah. So to play that game when it comes out, and it's like the way it should be played, you're gonna have to pay, $85
plus tax.
Plus tax, yeah, around $92.
I mean,
for Skyward Sword.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a good game. I don't know. I would really want that feature, but I think maybe they might unlock that, or it might be some sort of unlockable, because it would be so goofy if that's the only way to unlock that feature. Like, that would be stupid.
It would be stupid, but that just sounds so Nintendo now.
It does. It does.
Like if anybody's gonna do that shit, it's Nintendo.
Where it's like worse than DLC, because at least DLC is unlimited. Right. So it's like, hey, this thing that you got to pay to have exclusive access to, there's an unlimited amount of them. Yeah. So that's cool.
It's not.
These are like, this is as collectible as this in-game feature is as collectible as this amiibo.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't know if you guys are up to date on amiibos. But if you're trying to find a very specific one that is actual functionality with any game, it's hard. Like, do you remember the Metroid ones?
No.
For the
3DS?
Metroid Returns on the 3DS.
Samus Returns?
Yeah. Shit. Day one, you could not find those.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean...
it unlocked the hard mode and... some other really
the soft mode.
But yeah, it was
Samus always unlocks the hard mode too.
It was the Metroid that unlocked something different.
Oh man.
But yeah, it was like they were important things that should have just been in the fucking game. I think it was even like an extra level was hidden behind one of them. And it was sold as a 2-pack. So it was like another...
Rest in peace.
Yeah, fucking good luck trying to find those ones now.
Sorry, you said 2-pack. Sorry, I'm dumb. Anyhow.
Sorry, yeah, that took me a second to catch up to what you were talking. It's like 2-pack. Rest in peace, 2-pack. What the fuck?
Yep. Okay. It's in there somewhere. So I got a haircut today, and I got like little hairs
up
in my nose, and it tickles, and it's driving me insane. So. Just so you know.
But yeah. I think Do you own any amiibo? Oh wait, yeah, you have the Praise the Sun amiibo, right?
I do.
Yeah.
I do have the one Dark Souls amiibo that they did. Had to.
I was gonna say I think the only two that I have is the Tux Bowser, because I found him used. I was like, cool. He looks cool. I'll get him. And then Squirtle, just because Squirtle's my boy.
Squirtle.
Gotta have Squirtle.
Have I showed you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Squirtles?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys are awesome.
You're like, oh yeah.
But yeah, that one, I don't know, man. It's both a dick move and really annoying that there's people out there that'll defend it, like, hard. Like, no, it's totally fine.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, fanboys are everywhere. Fangals too. Yeah, we know. You can't, it's not only the boys
Yep.
that are the problem. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as long as people are willing to buy the product, that it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's every one of these companies' views right now. But you know, Wizards of the Coast and the way they've been doing Magic is like, well, fuck it. Let's just keep cranking up the price until people stop buying it. Then we'll readjust. But at this point, they just keep and people keep buying it. And I think it's the same for Nintendo, where they're like, well, okay, let's put out a $25 amiibo that's got like super functionality for a game that people already played. I'm gonna barf.
I know.
It's like
the more you talk about it, the more it's like, fuck. Yeah, and it's a re-release of a game.
And it's a re-release.
Which is going to be full price.
Yep.
And yeah, you have to buy a $25 add-on, which, unless you buy that shit pre-order, or you get lucky as hell day one.
Or they just release it as DLC for $2 and then make $62 off your ass.
Yep.
Who knows? I don't know. Nintendo's, they always do silly stuff, but it's like, I already beat that game, so that's, at least for me, I don't care, because I'm like,
Right.
I'm not gonna play it again. The intro to that game was too fucking long.
It's always too long on Nintendo games now. I think we talked about this last week too, but holy shit, new Pokemon Snap. You cut it out. That intro, that was unnecessary. That has to be like a form of child abuse.
What?
I think in the first 2 hours of new Pokemon Snap, I gotta play for 48 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And I think like 30 minutes into them talking, I just started hitting the button. It's like, I don't care.
They're like, welcome to the new island where you can discover your Pokemon adventure. You're a brand new person straight out the womb, covered in placenta. Come on over. My name is Dr.
I'm Professor Mia. You want to know my whole life story? Okay.
This here's a Pokemon. Have you ever heard of one? Yes. Okay, a Pokemon is an animal that we can, yes. As an animal that you can battle and become your favorite. Yes, motherfucker, zero.
Right? It was literally like that. And they just kept going. And there was even a point where, like, one of the secondary characters, she was like, okay, that's enough talking. Let's get to the action. I was like, oh, thank God. And then he's like, okay, but first.
And it's like,
the camera. And they're, fuck.
You motherfucker. Yeah. I don't know.
Yep.
I should probably get Pokemon Snap to play with Juliet. She would probably dig that.
It is super fun.
But
once you get past all that shit.
Yeah, that sounds fucking awful. But I want to play Biomutant.
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I like THQ Nordic. They did Darksiders 3.
They definitely make good stuff.
So, we'll see. I mean, that looks cool. It's like, you know, there's all the different races of little raccoon dudes, and they all have different, like, resistances and stuff, and then you can, like, level them up differently. And
right.
So it, like, actually adds some variety to the playthrough.
Right.
Which is cool.
It does look like a really fun game. I don't know if I really want to get it on day one or not.
I mean,
definitely interested to see how good it is. Obviously, that's every freaking game.
Well, yeah. I mean, did you end up beating Village?
Not yet. I actually haven't been able to play it since last week.
Oh, really?
I've just been doing so many other things.
Dude, Derek has already destroyed it. He's like got like a 2-hour run in already.
Oh, I saw that picture that he posted of that. That's crazy.
He's a psycho.
I just want to drop my children off at a family
At a fire station.
No,
And
I want them back, but jeez,
I want them back.
You can't get shit done with 2 kids. I can't do fucking anything.
No, you really can't. It's it's frightening actually how it's crazy that as humans, after having kids at all, anything ever got done again.
That's true. I don't get it.
Like Adam and Eve had a kid, and then they're like, fuck. Like,
Oh no.
Did you chop some wood? Well, I didn't have time. I was making the bottle for that. Well, we're cold. Well, fuck. I'm going to go outside and chop some wood, and you're going to go chop it now. It's been raining this whole time, so now it's wet.
I had to stay with the kid so it would stay alive. I couldn't do both things because if I have a sharp object near the kid grabs the sharp object. Every time.
They always do.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, death? Certain death? Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yep.
Hey.
I totally just brain farted the hell out of myself.
Gross, dude. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that next to me.
I definitely can't wait for that Mario Golf to come out, though.
Mario Golf?
Schmario.
Yeah, I mean, we got a little while. We'll see if they can. I don't know. For me, it's always hard with those kind of games because I'm like, I can't believe that's a $60 game.
Yeah?
For me, I don't know. It's like Mario Odyssey, sure, but it's like Mario Golf. Golf is a 60. Like,
Yep.
I don't know if
Have you played any Mario Golf, though?
Yeah, and it's like it's fun. I don't know. It's like any of the spin-off titles are hard for me personally to kind of like justify. So like any of the Strikers or Sluggers, they're all very good games. Don't get me wrong, they're all great games. I don't know if they were ever like standalone full price titles for me though.
Yeah.
But that's
That
just
makes
me
sense. I could see that.
I was also never been the biggest Mario fan either, so I mean he's aight.
I mean, I definitely don't buy everything that he's in, but for some reason, I've been having that Mario Golf itch, though. Like, I played it on the Game Boy Color recently, a couple months ago, and that one is just so good. And I think the last Mario Golf I even had was... Nope, it was the Game Boy Color one. So, I just feel like it's just that time where
You're
I'm
ready.
Like, I need another Mario Golf. That sounds great.
I hope it's really good.
I mean, I hope so. That new feature where you're just like booking it through the friggin' golf course actually looks like it's going to be fun.
Okay, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's like a mode where all of the golfers start at the exact same time. And you just swing and then you start booking it.
Nice.
And then everybody else is swinging and booking it at the same time. It looks like it's going to be pretty fun. So I hope, and it looks like they might even have a story mode in there too, which I certainly hope so. Because that's, oddly enough, golf games with story modes are just fun.
I mean, anything with a story mode, it's like if there's like a narrative direction that gives you like something to play for other than just the challenge of the game itself, it's like, it's always just a nice like, hey, a little push. You know what I mean?
Like Golf Story, did you play that one?
I did not.
I think that's actually what brought me back into the wanting to play golf stuff. Yeah, I bought that on the Switch.
I think you remember saying that, and you were like, God, Golf Story's so good.
It is so good. That one is so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's just so good.
So I think that was the last or latest golf game that I've purchased in a long time. So
I've never bought a golf game. I played Rory McIlroy PGA Tour when that came out. And there was like 9 golfers and like 2 courses. And you're like, what the fuck is this? Is $60 fucking dollars? Maybe that's why I got bad taste of golf in my mouth.
shit, yeah. First one,
Fucking gargling golf balls, She
Yep.
sucks.
you never bought the Tiger Woods golf back in the day?
I didn't.
I think I bought 2 of them. I bought one on the GameCube. I think it was 04. And then I did buy 10 on PS3 because you can unlock Isaac Clarke from Dead Space.
That's kind of dope, actually.
Like, hell yeah.
That's kind of dope.
I'm playing until I get Isaac and then I'm done.
Dude, I just want to you gotta knock off the limbs of the...
The opponent.
Yeah, exactly. Just those crazy... What are they called? The
Necromorphs.
The Necromorphs. Yeah, that game was tight.
Oh my gosh. I miss Dead Space so much.
Rest in peace.
Well, I definitely have to bring this up before time is gone. But MST3K, Mystery Science Theater 3000, for those that don't know the shorthand, is trying to fund a new season. Because, of course, they got kicked off Netflix because Netflix doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. And if you want to fund them, go check out their Kickstarter. It brings you to a new page since the Kickstarter is actually over. I should have brought this up before it was done, but you could still actually donate and get the benefits and all that jazz. So
that's cool.
I just had to throw that out there because I love those guys.
Who's your favorite character?
Well,
we'll say them at the same time. Ready? We'll say it on 3. Do you know yours?
It's hard to pick.
Come on, dude.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Tom
Joel.
Servo, dude. Joel? Dude.
I mean, I do love the robots so much.
Dude, what's the other one? Crow?
Yeah, Crow and Tom Servo.
Tom Servo. He's
hilarious.
He's the best because he's just with the little mouth. Right. He's just got a little gumball machine.
He does always have the best jokes with like his hands.
Yeah, no, it's so good, dude. It's just the dumbest like kind of puppet or whatever, but he's just so dry. It's just fucking just on the nose. Like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. Like every time you're just like, God damn it.
And then like when he starts like floating onto the screen and like trying to touch stuff.
Yeah.
Seriously, I love the whole cast. They're all just so good. Even like, and I think they're even going to try to put the live
the
host
tracks.
Well, because like they have the TV show, but then they
I see
have
what you're saying.
Mystery Science 3000 live, where a woman is the host with the Tom Servo and Crow. And I think they're actually going to try to put her into the show this season, or at least they keep showing pictures of her. I hope she gets to make it in there as well. Really, I just want to go to anything MST3K live.
Yeah, I just want to...
Because she's pretty damn funny, too, the recordings I've seen.
Really, I haven't seen any of that, so I'll have to scope it out, because that was just my shit, early cable days, man, just... Mystery Science, just watching the worst movies. Because you were stuck with the worst movies anyhow, but at least they made fun of them. Right. At least they made them watchable. And you're just sitting there like, yeah, this movie sucks ass. This is great. This is the worst movie I've ever seen. This is fantastic.
Got to circulate the tape.
It's just weird what a great formula that was. Like, hey, let's just fucking popcorn this movie and just talk shit the whole time. It's like...
It's so genius.
I mean, it's still a popular form of that's what reaction videos are, right? They're just like people like, oh shit, I can't believe that rapper said those words in that order. Damn, that was fast.
That was fast. Right? There's even people now on YouTube that it's like a podcast, but they're just sitting in front of the screen and then they're like, yeah, start this movie now. Let's watch it together.
Yeah, I mean, even you and I have kind of like considered doing something like where we're like, hey, let's play fucking Madden tonight. Like,
right. I mean, it's not like I'm not giving them crap because I totally want to do the same thing. But
it's hard to make that like kind of long-term interesting without some format. I feel like it's like, oh, cool. Tonight they're watching a movie. I love it when they do that once a month or whatever. It's
right. And that's it. That's just what's so brilliant.
And then something hits, and then all of a sudden that's the channel you are. You're the movie watching guys, and you're sitting there whack, whack, whack. Not that I know anything, and not that whatever, but it just feels like that'd be hard to maintain.
Right. I feel like it'd be fun to do like for special events. Like if we just like Godzilla versus Kong, I totally would have been down to do it for that.
Yeah, I could see that.
But
it is much harder to be like witty on the fly.
That's true. Especially if that was the first time I watched Godzilla vs. Kong. I'd have been like, that's amazing! Like, that was pretty much the whole movie. I was like, oh shit! Oh shit!
And like all my commentary would have been like, that dude has a dumb haircut. Like, I don't think there would have been actual jokes. It would have just been like, oh man, look at the way that dude runs.
That guy's gonna die.
Oh shit.
Red pants.
Oh shit, his zipper's down. Like I don't know.
Right. That would be hard to do for sure.
Whatever. Someday we'll do it. Fail miserably. Everybody on the internet will laugh at us. It'll be awesome.
I'll take your laughs any way I can.
I just want to be laughed at. It's my thing. All right. Well, you want to talk about any of this other stuff? Do you want to talk about the Ubisoft?
Did we not talk about it already?
I don't think so. Ubisoft is going free to play. Good luck with that. And then what's the other one?
The Injustice movie. We've just learned about.
Good luck with that.
It's going to be an animated one. Apparently, it's in the special features of Batman Long Halloween Part 2, which Part 1 comes out in June. So it's like, the fuck?
Google it.
Yeah. It makes sense if you like read it or something, but yeah, if we're going to talk about it, it's going to take a minute.
Yeah, it is eventually gaming news, but to get to that point is it's a rabbit hole for sure.
That's true.
Yeah, I dig it though. I think an Injustice movie could be good.
Just want to see,
or it could be awful. Who knows? I mean, it's just
bad.
it's just more bad DC stuff.
More bad? No. I know. I love you, DC.
It's kind of all bad right now. All the superhero stuff is kind of not.
I was gonna say the Snyder Cut was awesome.
Still haven't watched that.
It was long as fuck though. So like, if you're not into it, I could see that being a problem.
Oh, I hate that old Snyder cunt.
I'm trying to think of what even else is. I mean, Injustice is not Injustice.
Yes.
Invincible. Sorry. That show was amazing.
That was like the Seth Rogen produced one, right?
Was it?
I think so.
It might have been. I didn't pay attention to that part. It was just beautiful animation with a really good story.
I can't remember who wrote that. That was written by somebody. What is it? Invincible?
Yeah. It's on Amazon Prime. There are 8 episodes, but they're all like 50 minutes long. It is so good. Don't watch it with your kids, though. It's pretty fucked up at the same time.
Yeah?
Like, when shit gets intense in that show, it gets freaking intense. Like, damn. Like, whew. Their blood and freaking people getting ripped in half and shit and, like, eyeballs popping out. Like, damn.
I mean, that's what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Robert Kirkman. That makes sense. He did Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That dude is awesome. I actually got to meet him at Denver Comic Con back in the day when it was Denver Comic Con. Somehow we got a table next to his on the floor.
Damn.
And
that's big time.
It got us a ton of traffic because, of course, he brought in a shitload of people. So
yeah.
And he was super nice. Great person to be next to with a table. So anytime I see him doing something cool, it's like, oh, good job. Nice guy doing great work.
And then he tried to finger me.
I mean, I didn't want to bring that up. That's a lie. Don't take it seriously.
What's real? Nobody knows. All right. Well, let's wrap this sucker up.
Sounds great.
As I just saran wrap around your face and murder you. All right. Well, Nighty Night, level 7 official sign off.
Official sign off.
It was so lovely being with you all. And now it's time to say goodbye to all the family. MICKEYMOUSC.
Mickey Mouse.
All right.
That shit was creepy as hell at the end of Full Metal Jacket.